Alex wants to set up shop here doing custom upgrades. He's calling it Upgrade Heroes. And he needs a business partner who can really drive, but don't tell him I said that. You in? I'll let Alex know. He's been waiting to hear if you wanted the business.
Hey, great to see you. Look, I've got a bit of a business idea here. There's loads of cars around here that have real potential. I call them Upgrade Heroes. You go get the car, we do the magic, then show everyone what an Upgrade Hero can do. Sounds good? Good. Oh, and you get to drive the courtesy car. You ready for this? We're going to teach the whole of Horizon that with a wee bit of an upgrade, any car can be a hero. Let's get to work. Right, here's where we're supposed to make our very first pickup. Are you nervous? Me? I'm not nervous. The 510, not bad. Japanese engineering, European styling. Best of both worlds, really. Got us a good one to start, a Datsun. A client says it was the first car they ever owned and they always dreamed of winning races in it. Or at least, you know, being able to overtake something. Bring it back, but try not to smash it up. Remember, it's not yours. Excellent. I'll get the team to work. It's ready. You ready? Oh, I'm ready. Ta-da! What do you think? We've gone lower, wider, faster. Twin-turbo inline 6 under the hood producing 337 horsepower. Oh, and there's that nonsense we strapped to the front too. Time to show it off. How about you take it into Edinburgh? And feel free to, you know, open it up on the way. Listen to that. Never heard a Datsun sound like that, have you? We're under specific instructions to be as loud and fast and conspicuous as possible as we go through the city. I think our client might have friends here. Fantastic. Did you have fun? Well, if it got your blood pumping, then I'm sure the client will be over the moon. I have a feeling we won't need to wait too long for another one. Hello again. Remember when I said we'd have clients lining up in no time? Well, we've got clients lining up. So it's go time. The client is an old Audi to just putter around town in, but they've always wanted to go off-road. This is one after my own heart. Let's help them out. Right, wait there. It'll be along in a minute. It's a Sport Quattro. An 83, I think. See, they stripped all the fun stuff out and sold a few of them as production cars, which is where this one must have come from. So it turns out the client doesn't just want to go off-road. They want to go off-road. Group B style. Well, off we go. Don't crash it on the way back. Cheers. The team can't wait. This thing was built for Group B rallying, which, as we know, was completely mad. But hey, we like mad. All done? You want to see it? Now, it's got the trademark four-wheel drive system, which should help you handle the dirt. And we've bumped it up to 800 brake horsepower, which might not help, but, oh, blimey, it'll be good fun. I've laid in a rally route for you. Tried to convince a client to sit in his co-driver, but they were a bit too scared. client couldn't be happier. Oh, one more thing. I'm putting all of these in the auto show with the specs and modifications listed for all to see. Be your own upgrade hero. Got a ring to it, don't you think?
Oh my guilty spark. That showcase was one of the craziest things that I have ever seen, Horizon. Congratulations to that lucky driver. Yo, you got Scotty Tyler wishing he brought his Xbox to the UK because this Halo fan needs to play the Silent Cartographer now. Like right now. I'm gonna go see if I can borrow one, people. You keep it locked to Base Arena for more just like this.
Guess what? Our Upgrade Hero home kits have been flying off the shelves at the auto show. I figured you should get a royalty. After all, it's your driving that sells them. Nick's client says they're already packing some serious American muscle, but they want to see if we can beef it up at all. Off you go. You're there for the pickup? Good. Let's see what we've got. Whoa! El Camino Super Sport 454. 454 cubic inches of engine. What on earth did it want us to do with... Alright then. Challenge accepted, my friend. Try not to damage it and try not to flog it too hard. Yet. Thank you kindly. I'll get the team to work. I think you're gonna like this one, but best prepare yourself. We chucked in a 7-litre supercharged V8. Makes over 1,000 horsepower. I'm scared to even stand near it. They dared us to beef this thing up. Well, let's show this client we're not afraid of a little dare, eh? Stellar work. I'll tell the client they can have their beefed up muscle car back, if they're not too chicken. You might have met this next client, actually. Rob Glenn. Runs Drift Club here at the festival. Anyway, says he's got a Mazda we can look at. And I think I know what he wants done with it. Rob can't make it, so he's having one of his drift clubbers bring the car down. Bingo, RX-7. Totally reliable and maybe the best drift platform ever built. Get it down here. If it's the Mazda I think it is and he wants what I think he wants, this shouldn't be too hard. And we haven't even started fiddling yet, so try to keep the back end on the road, eh? So after that, I'll get the team started. Right, are you ready to see Rob Glenn's new toy? It's a wide-body drift conversion. Seriously, you and Rob are going to be the envy of everyone at Horizon Drift Club. Let's take it down to Edinburgh, shall we? I've heard they have street corners there. Lovely view from the castle, isn't it? Enjoy. It's about to get a lot quicker and more sideways. I've set you a route around the city. Should get those drift clubbers talking. Now the trick is not to stomp the throttle too hard. You have to feather it into the turn. Just my opinion. Ask Rob if you want the full lecture. Right, time to let that back end go.
Take a like a good pair of headphones.
Aye, that's it, keep going. We've still got a finish line to get to, remember. Look at you go! Who needs traction, eh? Settle down. Takes some people a long time to master this, you know. Stop making it look so easy. Well, next time Rob Glenn corners me for a good long chat about the finer points of drifting, I'm telling him to call you.
Let's do it, I'll go all the way. I want
Good, you're here. A next client fancies themselves a bit of a drag racer, but they never had the time or skill to put in the work under the hood. That's where you and I and the upgrade heroes come in. Picking up a Chevy. You see it anywhere? Look at that. 57 Chevy Bel Air. Oh, it is a thing of beauty. Do we have to drag race? Can't we just cruise in it for a bit? Forget the client. If you damage a work of art like that, you'll have to answer to me.
You think you're gonna come and break my heart? I'm seeing better when I'm in the dark. You leave me standing in the pouring rain, and I can't believe it, I can't believe it. I saw your money. You sold your soul, but couldn't win it back. They gave you nothing, nothing here, and I can't believe it, I can't believe it. I'm flying on the wings of a wasted life. We could be kings, just some kids from Pacific Heights. Just watch me fake it, till I make it, Just watch me fake it, until I make it, on the wings of a wasted life. We could be kings, just some kids from Pacific Heights.
Right, let's get the team to work here.
Till I make it.
They're all finished. Prepare to feast your eyes and your ears. We lowered the ride and put in a 7-litre supercharged engine. This thing will destroy just about anything off the line, and it'll look gorgeous doing it. So I've set you a route. It's, more or less straight. should be coming into Edinburgh now. And there was something else I had to remind you about. Something I forgot. Oh aye, mind the tram. Speed trap dead. Ahead. Put your foot down and smile. Another satisfied client. They can't wait to have a go in this thing. Just, if you see them around the festival anywhere, maybe stopped at some lights, whatever you do, don't rev your engine at them. Do you want to see how long the Upgrade Heroes waiting list has got? You don't, trust me. Come on, let's get to work. Right, I need you to go and pick me up a Land Rover. Client wants it for an off-road trip. Okay then. You're there? Good. An off-road trip? You couldn't do much better than a Land Rover for an off-road trip. What more do they want? It's a 1997 Land Rover Defender. Solid platform. I think the Upgrade Heroes can build on that. That Landy is more or less indestructible already, but that's no reason not to be careful on the drive back. Now, let's get him ready for his trip around the world. This is some of our best work yet. Wait till you see. Supercharged 6.2 litre V8, fully modern suspension setup. There'll be no stopping this thing now. Unfortunately, we can't send you around the world, but I've got a test location picked out. Check your route. Here we can simulate conditions anywhere from Britain to Borneo. And you won't even need a guidebook. Just remember, if things get a little bumpy, if you're scared you might be about to roll over, keep pushing, because that's exactly the sort of thing we're after. Right, it's monsoon season in the Amazon. Off you go. Oh dear, Don't know about you, but I feel like we've been around the world. I'm knackered. Nice work. I'll call the client with the good news. Oh, we're busy. I knew it would be, but not like this. We've got a waiting list. For the waiting list. Interesting one today. Peugeot, hot hatch. I'll explain more when we get there. This anonymous client says they have a potential dirt monster in their hands, but they want to see if it can be made to handle the asphalt as well. Which sounds a lot like a bet I made with Jay a while back. Not saying it's him, but, well, if it was, he wouldn't want to be too obvious about it, would he now? Ha! Peugeot 205 TT. Alright, Jay. You're on. I'll see your little rally car and raise you a lethal street racer. Right. Bring it back to the shop, but not a scratch, understand? I'd never hear the end of it. I'll get the team working, and if anybody asks, mum's the word, eh? Right, it's done. Come on in and see. 4-wheel drive, 800 horsepower, plus chassis stiffening roll bars and reduced weight. I could hit the dirt on this thing in the morning and Jay could smoke all comers and tar that night. If we could ever share it, that is. Here's your route. Might as well test this thing out in its natural environment, eh? Now, time for the asphalt we talked about. Let's see how hot this hatch can get. I'm not actually sure what to call this. Car parkour, maybe? It doesn't matter. If you want to see what a car like this can do, this is the perfect place. Go on, get sideways. Throw that back end out. Just pretend you're Jay, but with my looks. Great stuff. I'll have to give Jay a call and thank him. Whether it was actually him that put us up to this or not, I think we could both learn something from this thing. Have you seen this? There's an Upgrade Heroes fan page. People are on there sharing cars and performance specs, talking about you and me and... let's not look at that anymore. Back to work, eh? Nick's job is a Ford. And the client says they've had it forever and they love it to death, but it's getting a little sluggish in its old age. Let's see what we can do. Right. Keep your eyes peeled. If it's as old as they say, it shouldn't be hard to pick out. Ah, Ford Deluxe. Very nice. No wonder it's slowing down though. Bit long in the tooth. Tell you what, if we do this right, this one ought to look good on the Upgrade Heroes fan page. Now don't break it on the way back, huh? That thing is a genuine antique. marks on it. Lovely. I'll get the mechanics to work. So the client wanted drag race speed and street race handling. Well, their wish is our command. 7-litre supercharged engine, lowered profile, improved performance. So it looks like an old classic, but you're only as old as you feel inside, aren't you? Let's test that straight line speed first, then we'll hit the city. Have a listen to that. This thing sounded good in the 40s, but now... When's the last time you saw an 80-year-old getting around town like that? Lining, eh? What? You haven't seen the film? Come on! Everybody's seen that film. It's a nice feeling, isn't it? Helping a car and its owner recapture their youth. Oh, speaking of recaptured feelings, if you want to take any of these cars out again, just say the words. The clients don't mind at all. Getting some serious high rollers in here now. Don't get me wrong, we can make a hero out of anything and anybody, but... I mean, is it so wrong to want to work in a really nice car every once in a while? Now off you go, and bring me back a Bentley.
Too much.
is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on!
Too much money, too much body.
Oh, Bentley Continental GT. We just look at it. Your eyes just sort of slide off it. It's so smooth. Yeah, we can work with this. Come on. Client says they made a bet with a friend, and now they have to turn their ultimate luxury cruiser into a race car. Well, that was silly of them. Seems a shame to even tinker with this one, doesn't it? Nah, don't worry. Our mechanics are artists. They've pulled it off. Oh, have they ever pulled it off? Come see. Improved aerodynamics, reduced weight, and a full rear-wheel drive conversion. So it's no less luxurious, but now it can really put down that power. Right, we have to have this ready for the client to make good on their bet. They're racing later today in Ambleside. You can test it out on the way there. What do you think? It's definitely got the speed and the handling. Does it still have the luxury? Aye, looks like it. Can handle itself as a proper GT racer now. Wonder who the client made this silly bet with anyway. Right, your work is done. I might stick around and talk to the client about this bet of theirs. I mean, why do we always have to be racing one another? Can't we all just agree the cars are the real winners? Good, you're here. This is it. This is the big one, the one that's going to put Upgrade Heroes on the map. I mean, we're already on the map, but look, just go, I'll explain on the way. Oh, by the way, your pickup. It's a Koenigsegg. You there? You sitting down? Good. Listen to this. So this client went out and bought themselves a Koenigsegg without realising that a hypercar has a few very minor but very specific drawbacks. Meet the 2011 Agera. To this day, still one of the fastest production cars on Earth, but with just about enough storage space to pack a toothbrush, if it's one of those mini travel ones. Bring it back to the shop, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Enjoy, but not too much. So the client's going on a trip and they're desperate for that storage space. And they told us to do whatever it takes. So we're going to. It's done. You have to come and see this. We're put on a roof rack. No, see, it's actually brilliant because at high speeds with the weight reduced, it also functions as a spoiler. 1,400 horses of cargo transporting power sticking to the road. Right, I need you to get it to the client in Broadway quick as you can in perfect condition. You're going to be so happy. All the stuff they can pack on the roof now. Golf bag, tennis bag, skis, surfboards. Clothes, books, pots, pans, kitchen sink. After this, I think we'll both have to take a break from Upgrade Heroes for a bit. Too much else going on at the festival, and our waiting list is just too long. Hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you come back to visit the team. They're the real heroes after all.
Horizon Upgrade Heroes has shot through the roof. 2 dozen drivers on the waiting list thanks to you. I'll let you know when we bring in the next batch. This is the perfect location, yeah? It's gonna make us a mint. I've got a waiting list of clients already, but I think we should try out all the cars first. Don't you agree? Good decision, good decision. You and me, we're gonna show everyone what world's fastest really means. What do you think? So we've got the premises, I've got the contacts, and you've got a few minutes to kill before our first client arrives. 2013 Lamborghini Veneno. Take the keys and show Horizon what it can do. I want them all talking about us. I want the punters to know that when we say world's fastest, we mean it. Just a quick run out to Glen Rannoch. Oh, and our first client's on the way, remember? Better step on it. Nice work. I'll have it picked up and toweled off. And you better vanish before the client sees you. Call me when you're ready for the next one, yeah? I'm thinking something Scandinavian. Just a quick run out to Glen Rannoch. Oh, and our first client's on the way, remember? Better step on it. Nice work. I'll have it picked up and toweled off. And you better vanish before the client sees you. Call me when you're ready for the next one, yeah? I'm thinking something Scandinavian. Unbelievable drive last time. My phone won't stop ringing. This one's going to be even better. Just one thing. Did you bring sunglasses? Never mind, never mind. Koenigsegg 1-1. 1 horsepower for every kilo it weighs. Only the Swedish could come up with something so simple and so completely wild. Head for Bamborough Castle. There's a nice straight down there where you can really open it up.
Stepping like a concrete mix of all these knockouts, flicker while these song parts flutter. Jordan, that glitter ain't gold. I'm in the gutter, you a pirate, he's the boss. To the underbelly floor with the upper hand breeze. I tell myself breathe, till you part of my reach. I put the needle through the heart of the dream and see what heart of the dream.
Yeah, doing donuts in an Acura in slow motion. Cause life is cooler than we thought it was.
Oh, and the client's coming in early, so sorry about the glare.
Push buttons and write words and say the work and make notes till something is funny. Guaranteed stressed out with a bitch. Reach your vibe with William, throw the TV at you crazy. I say Pete, crazy. Then they get that I said the word. Then I explained that I was quoting a rap guy, and that's I'm a rap guy.
Fast and tight through this zone, yeah? Show 'em how that thing sticks to the road at speed.
Listen to the tires screaming, feeling inspired, in spite of all these flashing red lights. I was masking my pain, but I was feeling alright. You were passing that blame, but I was passing that light. I was taking that light, trying to feel a little better. I was taking that light, making something insane. I would make it galvanize, put the metal to the flame.
Eyes, heavy 90s all bass player vibes, slowly cocking his head to one side. Creep City like I'm Cedar Falls, Iowa, and that's fine.
I get a guess out of a maybe.
You just drove the world's first mega car. How do you feel? Check back with me soon. I think I might get a Ferrari in.
I was masking my pain, but I was feeling alright. You were passing that blame, but I was passing that light.
I was taking that light, trying to feel a little better. I was taking that light, making something insane.
I would make it galvanize, put the metal to the flame.
Eyes, heavy 90s metal bass player vibes, slowly cocking his head to one side. Creep City like I'm Cedar Falls, Iowa, and that's fine.
I get a guess out of a maybe. Make it wavy like what?
Remember I said I'd get Ferrari in? I thought you could duck out for a drive in the country, you know, see how fast it goes. And it's a 2014 FXXK, so probably pretty fast. Light it up! This thing accelerates like you won't believe. There it is. Knew you could do it. Now relax, breathe, and call me when you're ready for the next client. This next client of mine is Danish. Apparently they heard about our adventure with the Swedish Koenigsegg, and the Danes don't like to be out down on the road any more than they do on the football pitch. So, here's your next ride. You know how it works. Take the keys and go and have some fun. Head south, out of the city. I've programmed your sat nav. So, what do you think? Zembo or Koenigsegg? Denmark or Sweden? Nah, don't tell me. And don't tell the client, whatever you do. Call me soon for the next one, yeah? Have you seen the DB11 Beck brought in to film a documentary? Gorgeous, right? Well, I didn't want to steal all her thunder, so I got the God of Fire instead. Aston Martin Vulcan, 820 brake horsepower, track and street legal. And I got some rose clothes for you. I want you to scream past this speed trap. You hear me? Let's go. Perfect. Now when clients come asking what we do, I've got the photographic evidence. See you for the next one. Our client today is interested in something a bit more relaxing. A nice drive in the country, you know? But in something elegant, something exclusive, something Italian. So I got a Pagani's on the Cinque, one of only 5 in existence. Hey, we've got our reputation to consider. Your route is set. Go show them how we roll at world's fastest. See? Isn't this relaxing? I'll tell the client that this thing will give them all the relaxation they can handle. Come by for the next one. I've already got some ideas. Our client today is interested in something a bit more relaxing. A nice drive in the country, you know? But in something elegant, something exclusive, something Italian. So I got a Pagani's on the Cinque, one of only 5 in existence. Hey, we've got our reputation to consider. Your route is set. Go show them how we roll at world's fastest. Isn't this relaxing? Your route is set. Go show them how we roll at world's fastest. relaxing. I'll tell the client that this thing will give them all the relaxation they can handle. Come by for the next one. I've already got some ideas. You all right? Good to see you. Now, this next one would have been the fastest production car in the world if they'd made enough of them to qualify as a production car. The 2012 Hennessy Venom GT, hand-built for speed and performance, handed over to you for the same reason. There's a speed trap on the southbound motorway. Let's see you put up some numbers. After the roundabout, it's a straight run to the trap. Go, go, go! That was the craziest thing I have ever seen. Wow! I better catch my breath before the client gets here. I'll see you next time. Cool!
Silent for too long.
So, I saw how much you enjoyed that Ferrari FXXK. A lot of people around the festival did too. We've been getting calls. This is the 2011 Bugatti Veyron Supersport. Fastest production car in the world for 3 full years. Yours for... Don't worry, we've got time. I'll stall them if I have to. I want to see you... I mean, the client wants to see you take it up into the Highlands. Technical bends and long power straights. Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy this. Hard right turn coming up. Don't let your speed drop. Long sequence of mounting curves now. Read your line, use your brakes, keep it fast and tight. And hey, don't forget to have fun. Right, time to bring the Veyron back. Hey, come on, bring it back. I'll have something just as good next time. I'm thinking Mercedes.
The biggest beats to keep you jumping. Only on Bass
Horizon,
Arena.
Scott Tyler here on Bass Arena with a very serious public service announcement. It is a hot day out there, and there is not a...
When a client wants a real precision-engineered grand touring car, you can't go wrong with a Benz. 2017 AMG GTR. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds, top speed just over 200 miles per hour. Ready to do your thing? This thing was built across country in style. I'll set you a route. I've wanted to see this thing in action since I got a glimpse of it at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. I was there for a driver who locked his keys in his car. Don't ask. Yeah, this was built across a lot of country. Wow, that looks like something out of an advert. Beautiful. Actually, I just thought of something. I'll have a chat with the licensing guys. See if there isn't a bit of a business opportunity here. All right, leave it there. I'll get it handed off to the client. And be ready for the next call because I've got something special coming in. Something you won't believe. You know, when I started this business, when I recruited you, this moment right here is kind of what I was picturing in my head. That is a McLaren Senna. Don't ask me how I got it. Just take it down to the festival and let every person there know it has arrived. Open it up, bask in the glory. But if you put a single scratch on it, I phoned the head to Kira. She says the crowds are already out at the festival. This is why I love my job. .190 miles per hour, and it's barely even breaking a sweat. Oh, and I've got a dozen more clients on the waiting list, but nothing you drive is going to top that thing. So, you're free to retire if you want. Come on, floor it the rest of the way. World's fastest, remember? We did it! You did it. I'll see you around the festival, but don't be a stranger down at the showroom in Edinburgh, yeah? Come in and say hello, or take one of the cars for another spin. the best part of this job? Seeing everyone's faces when they see you drive like that. What did I tell you? You and me and the fastest cars in the world. We can't lose. I'll be in touch real soon, yeah? This is Billy's place. Doesn't look like much, I know, and he's slightly oversold the whole fastest deliveries angle, but it's got real potential with you on board as a partner. You up for this? You wait until Billy hears about this. He'll actually be able to deliver things quickly now.
Right, here's a scoop. Express delivery is the quickest and slickest delivery service going around, and Billy Stokes can get anything, anytime, anywhere in the UK. But what I can't do is build a website. So, I got my mate Alfie to do it, and he's gone and put a special instructions box under the delivery address. Now, these Horizon people are writing all sorts of stuff in there. So what I need is a Horizon driver. We'll start you off simple, but careful with the van, yeah? She's precious to me. Not bad, not bad. You passed the first test. You can get from A to B. As soon as I can figure the next delivery, I'll give you a call. Hello again. Now, remember I told you about this whole special instructions palaver? Well, we've got a special set of instructions on this next one. Listen to this. Keep well ventilated, handle with extreme care, and don't worry if it quacks a bit. I'm gonna check our live animal policy. You just watch how you go. Hello? Yeah, it's Billy from Express Delivery. So this package of yours? Oh yeah, we'll take best care of it, but there's not actual ducks in there, is there? Where'd you get a box of ducks from? So apparently they're very rare and expensive. Uzbekistani ducks on their way to an ornamental pond. But they get cranky easily, so don't bump them around.
Try to make my way and never quit. My real life is so competitive.
Almost there. Easy little duckies, just take it easy now. Another satisfied express delivery customer. They're happy, you're happy, and me? I'm as happy as a duck in water, mate. What else would I be?
I'm flying on the wings of a wasted life. We could be kings, just some kids.
Ever heard of surströmming? It's a funny kind of Swedish fish. And my Swedish mate Niels can't get enough of the stuff. So you're gonna deliver him some. Not so much of a rush this time because it's already fermented, but you might want to take care not to hit anything. And if you do, you might want to try breathing through your mouth. Niels' address is in the sat-nav. Now off you go. Niels told me to take a tin and have a taste for myself. Suppose I better see what all the fuss is about at night. What is that? Why would anyone eat that? I looked it up on the internet, searched for why does anyone eat stinkfish. I still have no idea. I did learn that you should open the cans underwater, and that's a warning sign right there. There we go. Enjoy your surströmming, Niels, old mate. No, I really enjoy every bit of it, because I don't ever want to see that weird fish again in my life. Right, so I've got good news and bad news. Bad news is my mate Niels moved house and gave us the wrong address. So last time we managed to deliver a big box of stinky fish to Mr. and Mrs. Arthur Didcot, who were understandably perplexed by the whole affair. But the good news is Niels' new place ain't far away. So put your gas mask on and let's get this over with. Just do it as quick as you can, yeah? Stick to the road or go cross-country, I'll leave it up to you. You're the one who has to smell it. goodness that's done. I'll have to get Nils off the strumming and into some nice British delicacies, you know? Things everyone can enjoy, like black pudding and jellied eels. All right. Didn't expect to see you back after the old smelly fish saga. Well, I'm glad you're here. You're an increasingly important part of my business plan. So, what do we got next in the special instructions box? Need help with delivery/demolition job. What could possibly go wrong, eh? Hang on, I'll read the rest of the instructions. Local council requests help clearing roadway. Money, no obstacle. Obstacles, also no obstacle. Obstacles, no obstacle. Now I wonder what that means. Look out! There's a whole bunch of obstacles in the road! Oh, now I get it. Well, you heard the customer. Smash them out of the way!
They follow me like I'm the law. Put all the weight on my back. Don't be a legend like my name is Shaq. Don't be a... They never thought I could have rap. I'm one of a kind, that's something. Texas hard, I'm not bluffing. I'm a diamond in the rough, and I'll never be tripping on nothing. They betting on me like Bitcoin. They wanted a steak like sirloin, but I've been playing for keeps though. I'm stacking up green like CeeLo. I'm sorry, but I haven't been. Too many things to get off of my chest. 2018 gon' be bringing my stress. I gotta be ready to handle the mess. Hey, cleaning it up like a busboy, but you can find me in a Benz though. All these rappers tryna flex though, but we know that it's a rental. They don't wanna love me till I'm winning. They can't really block me from my vision. I'm just tryna get it how I want it. Now they want me back, but you know that I be running to another level.
Nice work, my friend. Oh, by the way, you might be pleased to know, through all that, you're actually delivering some council plans for rubbish collection.
Running, I'm coming for the medal. Running to another level. Running, I won't ever settle. Running, I'ma go and get it. Running, I'm coming for the medal. They don't wanna love me till I'm winning. They can't really block me from my vision. I'm just trying to get it how I want it. Now they want me back, but you know that I be running to another.
Everyone at Horizon UK wants a piece of express delivery, and Billy Stokes is just the man to give it to them. There's a big event going down at Bamborough Castle tonight, and we're delivering the drinks. They just want us to drop the stuff off, but this time I'm adding a few special instructions of my own. Call it Drinks and a Show. I'll explain when you get there. Off you go. If you get there quick, I might even let you stop in at the party, maybe schmooze with the... Nah, just pulling your legs. Someone has to stay with the van. I'm telling ya, we pull this off, express delivery could expand into the entertainment business. Hire ourselves out for weddings and birthdays and that. You don't know how to sing or dance or do magic or anything, do you? They all ready? What about you? You ready? Then it's showtime! I'll be honest, that van's not an ordinary van. My mate Alfie did a proper number on the suspension. Should run light as a feather on just about anything. Tar, dirt, grass, sand. So, just leave the stuff in the back, head down to the beach, and with all the Horizon punters watching, you're gonna mix them up a nice drink. Using nothing but your car. Taking orders then, ladies and gentlemen, what will it be? Shaken or stirred? Come on! I want to see some corks popping. Taking orders then, ladies and gentlemen, what will it be? Shaken or stirred? Taking orders then, ladies and gentlemen, what will it be? Shaken or stirred? come on! I want to see some corks popping. Cheers, Horizon! I'll have a Shirley Temple when you get the chance. Perfect. Now we get all the drinks and nibbles dropped off at the castle and then quietly make our exit. Don't worry, I reckon they're going to be talking about that one for a while.
So fast, it won't last. Just give it away. 'Cause you know you can't take it to the grave. Take it to the grave. When you're holding on to many keys, that's just great.
So I've been thinking expansion plans. Where we take express delivery next. And I'm thinking, gotta spend money to make money, you know? So I've reinvested. New jackets, new website, new van. Ford Supersport van with a 5.8-litre V8 engine to be precise. Ha ha ha! Yeah, thought you'd like that bit. And it comes just in time, because some cheeky blighters stuck those accelerometer things all over this next package, checking up on us going fast enough. Let's show them we're not afraid of a few Ponzi stickers, eh? Come on, sharpish! You gotta step on it. Speed it up, come on! I didn't buy that van for nothing. Whew, made it. Good job. You know, I might need to go get myself a roll of those accelerometer stickers. They were good fun. I could stick one on Alfie, see if he's skiving off work. All right, now we're definitely in the big leagues. Got an anonymous customer who wants a very small package transported very, very carefully. I don't even know what's in it. All I know is they want it fast, they want it discreet, and if we break it, we're on the hook for the cost, which is... You know what? Better if I don't tell you that part. Right, there's your route. Please, please, please. Watch out for traffic. Take it easy through Ambleside. You could buy half the village with this thing. Maybe it's a Ming vase. Or an ancient manuscript. Nah, you can't really break one of those, can you? Nearly there now, come on. What if it's a USB stick with secret government stuff on it? Blimey, I've worried myself now.
Classical music forever. Timeless FM.
You made it. Oh, thank you, thank you. Now get that thing out my van and get out of there before you sneeze and drop it or something. No, I don't want to know what it is. Just get moving. There's my favourite delivery driver. Good to see ya. Got a courier job today. Pretty simple stuff. Customer's a German bloke by the name of Hans. You heard of him? Right, because it says here he works nearby doing insurance or something. Need some files collected and brought down to him. You know what to do. Special instructions say dangerous driving is encouraged for experimental purposes. What kind of insurance does this Hans bloke do, anyhow? Right, you park it and grab those files. I'll give the customer a call. Well, just had a chat with Hans Liebold. Turns out he doesn't sell insurance, he just investigates claims, tests whether they're dodgy. Which I wouldn't know a thing about, of course. Any rate, we've come to a little business arrangement. Hans is doing a survey on what he calls collision avoidance and driver stress response, which sounds to me like a good opportunity for some high-speed advertising. Know what I mean? Hans is waiting down at the festival. Off you go. Remember, the closer you get to traffic, the more they'll remember who Express Delivery are.
Let's trace the hits and check the style. I flip the script so they can't get filed. At least not now, it'll take a while. I change the pace to complete the beat. I drop the bass to MC get weak. For every word they choice is a scar they keep. It's when I speak, the freak, the sweat, the technique. I made my debut in '86 with a melody in President's mix, and that was there on target and refused to miss. And I still make hits with beats for parties, clubs, and for cars and jeeps. My underground sound vibrates the streets. MCs wanna beef, then I play for keeps. When they sweat the technique.
Do you reckon they got a good look at the band?
Searchers never found all the pieces yet. Scientists try to solve the context. Philosophers are wondering.
Remember, Billy Stokes, a name you can trust. And me driver's not bad either.
My voice it might take years. Choose a voice of spurs. Let us put together from a chemical cause. Some sculpture, form the structure. Because of my culture, I'm a bigger destructor. Damn the style that'll be for.
See how quick that was? That's Express Delivery, ladies and gents. Write it down.
Repeat the technique. I speak in the speakers, talk cheap, then I get deep in the beat, think, much more violent. Classical, too intelligent to be radical. Masterful, never irrelevant, mathematical. Here's some souvenirs for all the years. You fought the sword, thoughts and ideas. It's cool when you freak to the beat, but don't sweat the technique. Let's trace the hits, check the file. Let's see who bit the dissect the style. Flip the script so it can't get filed. At least not now, it'll take a while. I change the pace to complete the beat. I drop the bass to MC, get ready for every way they show me the starting key. It's when I spit, the freak, the sweat, the technique. I'm on my game, 86. Got a melody in president's mix. And I'm still on target and refuse to miss. And I still make his beats for parties, clubs, and for cars and jeeps.
Lovely. That's got hands what he needs, and I reckon I'm about to get a lot of excited calls about the way the express delivery van's been driving. No such thing as bad publicity, eh?
I speak indiscreet, cause talk is cheap. Then I get deep in the beat, think complete. Hold with physique, never weak or obsolete. They never grow old, techniques become antiques. Better than
Blimey, good thing you're here. I'm up to my armpits in jobs. It must be your driving. Express delivery's never been busier. And we've got funny special instructions all over the place. Here, have a look at this one. Deliver unidentified package to the Lakehurst Slate Quarry. Bring a crash helmet and a 5-point harness. Never ends, does it? Off you go. Oh, I also had the lads down at the auto show put a few extra horses under the hood of the super van. Because the special instructions said to, you know. Just follow the sat-nav, everything will be ready down at the quarry. I mean, I'm guessing it will. I mean, who wants a package delivered to the middle of an empty quarry? Honestly, some people. And the helmet and the harness, what could that be about? Harness is installed and the helmet's in the back, by the way. It's your size. Better park it and stretch your legs for a bit. What on earth's going on with this customer, I ask ya? Right, got a confession to make. Might have told a bit of a fib about this job and this customer. There is no customer. Well, I mean, there is, but it's me. I just thought you could use a reward, you know? And after all you've done to help Express Delivery get off the ground, so to speak, I figured I could return the favour. Oh, and if there happens to be some cameras around and this stunt brings in some new business, well, that's just a win-win situation, innit? Special delivery incoming! Golden Bennett, look at you go! You there? You alright? Of course you are. I wasn't worried. Good news. I've got a whole batch of express delivery drivers starting next week after seeing you land that jump, so you can have some time off for a bit. It's been a pleasure working with you, mate. I'll be sure to keep in touch.